guys, it's Kat and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about 5 different ways to not only make your home look clean and clutter-free, but also keep it that way. I do want to make this into a series, so if at the end of this video you still want more tips and tricks and hacks on this topic, then definitely let me know in the comments so that I can go ahead and make a part 2 for y'all, because I think that would be fun, and I hope, I feel like these tips are very helpful for me, so I hope that they're helpful for you as well. But without any further ado, let's get into 5 ways to make your home look and stay clean. Okay, so step number 1 is to develop and maintain a realistic decluttering routine. And what I mean by this is that you have a set of steps that you know you go back and repeat once every month or every couple months, whatever you feel is necessary to declutter maybe your entire home. Maybe you go room by room, you know, once a month you do a different room, whatever works best for your schedule. But if you have a go-to decluttering routine, it's not only going to make it seem more manageable because you know what you have to do, but it's also going to make it seem a little bit more enjoyable. I don't know, at least for me, if I know that I have a specific routine, I'm a lot more likely to go ahead and do the thing that I have the routine for. And I actually did upload like a my decluttering routine video a couple years ago, so I'll have that linked in the description if you want to check it out, but also let me know if you want me to do an updated one in my new condo. That'll be fun. So tip number 2 has to do more with making your home look declutterless, what am I saying? Step number 2 has to do with making your home look cleaner and neater and not super cluttered, and that is your decor pieces that you choose and how many you choose and where you choose to place them. You want to keep your wall decor to a minimum. If you have stuff all over the walls, like everywhere that there is white or whatever color your wall is, you make sure that you put a picture or a poster or a clock or a shelf, whatever it is. It's just gonna feel a lot more cluttered and it's gonna take away from the individual pieces. Like right now, that's all I have on this wall. So when you look at that wall, it's like a wow factor. Like, oh my gosh, those pictures are adorable. Those dogs are incredible, which I know. But if I had, you know, 10 different pictures up there, or I like had to fill all of the white space, it just wouldn't look as nice, you wouldn't notice them as much, and it would really take away. And I actually remember learning this in one of my graphic design classes in college, where we were working on designing ads for companies, and they said, you know, it's good to have white space because it really draws your attention to the main part of the ad or the main part of the wall. I actually reached out myself to the company Perky Side of Life because I was just so in awe at their Instagram. That's how I found them. I reached out and I was like, look, I absolutely love your company. I think it's so cool what you're doing. I love these pieces. I would absolutely love to have pictures of my 2 babies to put up in my condo. So would you want to work together? And I can share it with my viewers because I think they would love it as well. And they were super friendly, super into the idea. So now I got my pictures. Okay, so this next one is kind of similar, and it has to do with the couches and beds, I guess, in your place. For me, I'm obsessed with throw blankets and throw pillows. I think they're so cute, so fun, so cozy, but I do recommend limiting the amount that you put out on your couch. I have these bins under my TV stand where I keep more blankets, so when I have people over or if I'm really cold, I can grab one, but it's not like they're thrown all over my couch because that just looks cluttered. As you can see, I just have 2 on my actual couch, and the same goes for pillows. If you have a million throw pillows all over your couch, it totally defeats the purpose of the couch because you can't sit on it comfortably. Okay, next, I'm really obsessed with this tip, and this has to do with keeping your spaces clutter-free and how to go about actually decluttering in that process. And this method can work for pretty much anything that you want to declutter, but for example, we're going to talk about makeup. I know makeup can quickly accumulate and you can build up a really big collection. So for the products that you don't know if you want to keep, or if it's closed, the pieces you don't want to keep, whatever it is, take a box, put those pieces in the box, close the box, and then take a post-it note and put it on the box that says, if I do not open this box and take out these products by this date, I will donate it or I will throw it out, whatever you'd have to do with the products. And that way you put the box away somewhere where you're not going to see it, under your bed, at the back of your closet, somewhere that you're not gonna come in contact to it every day, so you kind of stop thinking about it. And if you end up being like, you know what I really wish I had was the lipstick that I stuck in that box, then you go back, you get the lipstick because it was clearly on your mind even when you weren't being faced with it every single day, so it's probably something that you do want to keep. If you're cleaning out your closet or cleaning out under your bed and you find that box and the date that you were supposed to get rid of the stuff by is like a month ago, then that's a pretty good indicator that you really did, like, you forgot about the stuff, you weren't thinking about it, so it's much better to give it away to somebody else who will get a lot of use out of it. Or if it's old makeup, just throw it out, whatever you gotta do. And my final tip is to have a go-to donation spot. I know that there's some websites where you can actually set up a pickup donation. I'll have one linked in the description box, but basically you tell them your address, the day, the time you want them to come, they come, take the stuff you want to donate, and that's that. But if for whatever reason you don't want to do that, or you just want a place where you can like quickly stop off and drop a couple items off, I recommend finding a go-to donation center. For example, I have a Goodwill on my way to work, so if I have some stuff I want to donate, I know I can stop there on my way to work or on my way home. It's super quick, and it's a lot easier to get it done, because what I would find when I didn't have a go-to one, or one, you know, that I went to all of the time, then I would just let stuff build up, and I would leave it in the back of my closet or leave it in my car, and I would keep telling myself, I'm going to go, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go, and I would never go. But now that I have one in my head, then I'm like, that's the one I go to every single time on my way to work or on my way home, I'm so much more likely to actually donate stuff. If you watched until this part, comment spring weather. I'm looking outside and there's snow, but I wish that it was spring. So comment spring weather if you watched until this part. If you want any more cleaning and organization videos, you can click above me. That's my playlist, and then I'll have some other videos on the screen, and I think that's about it. So I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video.